Hey everybody, welcome to one of the Scrolls. I haven't done this in a long time. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to one of the Scrolls. My business possible. Everything tuning in. Let me do it like this. Wait, hold on, y'all. Okay. Now that'll probably be better. Hey everybody, welcome to one of the Scrolls. My business possible. Welcome to tuning in. Yes, everybody. So what happened was, yeah, I know I'm supposed to come back and talk about the cruise and all this stuff. We here with a Retiwist and talk and stay here. Okay. And hey everybody. Let me stop doing all that. But yeah, so I got a new mic. Let's start with that. Okay, yeah. So, but let's say how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I hope you guys are doing fine. What else I wanted to say? Yeah. So I'm doing fine. I haven't done this in a long time, so please pardon me. Yeah. So anyway. So updates. This is gonna be Rich to talk with updates. But number one, I just want to show you guys. I got the mic on the clip-on mic. Okay, this is the mic that I got, and I purchased this. If you don't focus, hold on, y'all, because this want to be okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I got this. Probably like in the beginning. No, like basically after the first cruise, okay? Because there was a lot of stuff that I took out because the external mic on, I believe, all cameras suck, okay? Especially the Canon, mine, it sucks, okay? I don't know how when I first started and when I first got my Canon, how I did it. But I did it because I was in an enclosed area. And so since I was on the cruise, it was kind of hard because of the wind and stuff like that. But this is going to be better. Now, I don't know about the sound right now. I'm still getting used to it and the way it's connected and stuff like that. But we will see when this video uploads. And then I have to do some adjustments. And then probably when I get used to it, I will have the right adjustments the way I want it. Okay. So right now it's at a 6. I was going to put it at 12, but I was like, maybe that's going to be a little bit too loud. So if it's too loud right now, just adjust everything. But I'm just going to make it to where it's a comfortable, volume. If it's not a comfortable volume for you, you just turn it down or you just turn it off or click out of my video. Okay. Anyway. All right. So anyway, I probably get to the anyway, so I'm back. I guess so. I'm back. So I'm just using this. This is the little charging station here. This is this, and I got the little clip on top of if you guys could see here. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Okay, little advertisement. And yeah, so this is what it is. And yeah, and this is another one. And then it comes in a little cute case like this. All right, and you can put all your essentials in here. They have an extra wind thing. Okay, and they also have an extra, oh no, this is a charger. Okay, so you could charge everything. Okay, so as you guys can see, here we are. All right. Sorry if it looks a little dusty, but yeah. And these are the wind things, okay? My nail's not done, so please, okay? Anyway, for the cruise, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, so anyway, we're back at effects. All right, so right now what we're using is Murray's gel. I'm using the Murray's gel on my smaller locks. Sorry about the glare, y'all. We're using the Murray's gel for the smaller locks, as you guys can see. And I'm going to use this on the locks here. So I don't care about the soft hold because I will be doing my hair over again when it's time for the cruise, okay? Because I'm going on another cruise, y'all, okay? So yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, that was the longest intro ever, but like, I do this, okay? So whatever, okay? So we back in effects, okay? So I'm looking in the mirror right here too. All right, so y'all. So let's give an update. Okay. So remember, y'all, I used to work at I'm gonna do a work update first. Okay. As far as my hair is concerned, my hair is doing pretty good. It has gotten longer since the last time y'all seen it. And I don't know when the last twist and talk, because this is gonna go up. Okay. This is gonna go up. All right. So since the last twist and talk that y'all seen, my hair has grown tremendously. But I do have like little locks and stuff that did break off. So I guess that comes with the territory. So a lot of that has happened like around my edges and around here. So I'm trying to get that grown back out. And y'all remember the small one that I had in the front? Ooh, that hurt. And I'm not even tender-headed, y'all. Oh, whew. This was the small. Remember the small one I had in the front that was like right here, like it was like real small like this. This is it right here. Okay, so I remember that one. So now it's like real long now. So that's what I'm trying to get my other locks to do, my other small ones to do. So I just have to keep them, whatever. Okay. So all right. So I hope you guys can hear me, and I hope I'm not muffled. I just hope this audio is not is not messing up. I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, so you guys know I'm very anal. But anyway, all right, so not very, but to an extent. Okay. All right. I do have some gray hairs. All right. We're not gonna claim them anymore because we want them to go away. And you're probably like, well, how's it gonna go away? Well, I'm gonna wish them away. Like no more gray hairs. Okay. But I don't have that many. And I'm probably gonna start using the Brahmi Amla oil because I remember that helped with darkening of my hair because a lot of people I remember back then noticed when I was using it on my hair that my hair was darker. So, and that's an Indian oil that I used. So I will be probably going back to using that again. Okay. All right. Y'all know I'm a stickler um about my parts. Okay, y'all. The parting situation was a little frustrating, so I had to clip that out. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, so my job update. Okay. So I was working at the place. This job is called the place. Remember the last job was called the building. So this job is called the place. Okay. So the place I was working at, y'all, I don't have time. I was working there for probably 2 years. I was doing more than what I was supposed to do. And I was expected to do more than what my pay was giving me. I not believe, I know I deserved more than what because what I had received. And I did ask for a raise and I got rejected. Okay. So that's when I started looking around and it was time to make moves. Okay. I was basically like, doing like on the computer, basically doing like billing for I can talk about it now, but I'm not going to say exactly where, but one of the big hospitals. And, it's good on my resume, don't get me wrong, but it was a good experience because I never done that before. But at the end of the day, they expected too much from, somebody that was, basically not a nurse. Okay, so it's like I did not go to school to be a nurse, so I'm not going to do nurse work. Okay, it was a lot of clinical stuff and data that I had to put in that I had to search for that the nurse and or the doctor should already know. And when I went to the nurse and or doctor, they looked at me like I had two heads, like they didn't know. Now, granted, I know the doctors and the hospitals have a lot of patients in and out the hospitals and patients, on their own practice. But at the end of the day, this is the profession that you chose. I'm sorry. So do what you're supposed to do. We, as the person working in administrative, shouldn't have to hawk you down to look for you to sign or do certain things that you have to do in your profession. Okay. Then was another thing that one of the doctors that a lot of them was scared of was that I ain't scared of nobody but God. So don't sit up here. Why are we scared of a doctor? What are they gonna do to me? Nothing. Nathan. Okay. I wish somebody would have said something to me. Okay, well that doctor would have said something sideways to me, but never did. But wasn't wishing on. But okay, because ain't nobody tiptoeing around nobody because you big and bad or you suppose big and bad. Like, get out of here. So no. So that was another thing. It's just like no, yeah. And they was joking in there about it, but it wasn't a joke. Like, it's just like, I did laugh it off, but at the same time, I'm like, what type of mess is this? So anyway, because nobody, no, not putting fear in my heart. Okay. So then, with that being said, so put this on there too. So we basically had to put in billing in twice. So we billed for the hospital. All right, so back, got a lot of interruptions, but it ain't bad interruption. All right, so anyway, so I'm using interchangeably the Murray's Locs and this, okay, Supergirl, and I do have a review on both of these, so go and check them out. So don't ask me how it is, okay? Anyway, I don't want anybody in the comments. So how is it? Go check the video. That's why I made it. Okay, so anyway, all right, so anyway, I hope y'all can hear me. So yeah, so the job, like, I don't want to sit here and bash the job, because at the end of the day, it was paying my bills, it was, but at the end of the day, when you're working, you don't want to be, you want to be, at least feel comfortable, you don't want to feel like you're less than, feeling disrespected, knowing that you're doing the job and you're doing it, whatever, and in the healthcare field, it's just so annoying. It's just like, I'm so tired of some of these nurses, not all. So if it hurts you, you're guilty. Okay. So what I'm about to say. Okay. My mom is a registered nurse. Okay. I think she's one of the realest nurses out there. Okay. A lot of the newbies out here that are nurses are trash. A lot of them are trash. I'm sorry. They are trash. Probably like, she ain't hating on nurses because you ain't become a nurse. Yeah, I could have became a nurse more than once, more than 2 or 3 times. Okay. I could have. But guess what? Y'all already know my story. If y'all been following me on here, y'all already know what's up or whatever like that. I've tried and stuff like that, but it was just too much. It was just too much for me. And also, I don't want to get, I want to be in I want to be the big dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the one that makes the changes, because if it's up to me, y'all, it would be a hard time for any of y'all to get to nursing school. Okay, it would be so harsh. She's like, "Dad, she mean." Well, that's just what it is. Okay, I am a nice person, but you are dealing with people out here. You're dealing with people's families. You're dealing with this and the third. This is why, case in point, a young lady out here, um she she gave birth, or she came to the hospital, and I don't have the full story, but just giving you a brief synopsis, okay, because it's going what I'm talking about, because of the trash nurses that are out there now, okay. And now they're gonna sue the, I think, the hospital or the nurse, because the nurse basically, I think, turned her around or something like that. She didn't get the care, and then they was driving back home, then the lady had the baby in the car. So what does that tell you? That is neglect, number one. Number two, you don't care. Same thing, neglect. Okay? You just like whatever, waving off the patient, thinking the patient is, this is why you cross your eyes. I'm sorry. That's why you dot your I's and cross your T's, because you never know. If I was the nurse, I would say, okay, let me see what doctor's available. Let me see what's going on, because you are saying you have this and that and a third pain, or whatever the case is. Let's just see, just in case, because I'm covering my butt, because I don't want nobody coming back at me talking about something I didn't do my job. But I will be one of the Karen nurses. I want to be the one of the wave your hand nurses, the one that got the attitude nurses, the nurses that think they're all big and bad because they are a nurse. Get out of here. And I'm talking about registered nurses, RNs. I'm not talking about home health aides, CNAs, HA. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the nurses, okay? A nurse is, yeah, a home health aide and a nurse are 2 different things. That's another thing. Y'all, oh yeah, a home health aide is like a nurse's assistant, because back in the day they was called NAs, and they probably still got them now. I think they still do. They, what it says, assist the nurse. Okay, you don't have your license in nursing. You didn't sit before the board for a registered nurse license, or a licensed practical nurse, which is under a registered nurse. Okay, then you have registered nurse, then you have nurse practitioner, where you can write the prescriptions, and then if you want to become a doctor or get your doctorate or whatever the case is, there are steps to this. Okay, so that's how my mother did it. She started as a home health aide, and then she started, and she LPN, and she climbed the ladder. I am so sick of all of y'all, a lot of y'all out here talking about something. Yeah, she was a nurse. And then comes to find out she's a home health aide. Not downing a home health aide, not downing a nurse's aide, not downing a certified home health aide, not at all. But call it what you want to call it. That's like saying somebody that's a hairdresser that's doing hair, but you saying they're a mechanic. It's not really oil and vinegar. I mean, it's not really oil and water, but at the same time, it is because a home health aide cannot do what a registered nurse or an LPN can do. Okay, so I'm gonna need for a lot of y'all to research because a lot of y'all don't know. Okay, so research before you say that's the first thing. Oh, there was a nurse, and the internet is just unstoppable. It's like that's the first thing. Then that's not a nurse. I'm gonna need for the people that are documenting or giving their opinion or doing reactions on it. Do your research too, because some of y'all be having that in the title, and it comes to find out they're a home health aide. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, they are not a nurse. I'm sorry to bust anybody's bubble, but they're not a nurse. It may seem like it. They got the scrubs, yes, the scrubs and stuff like that, but they are not a nurse. They're not hanging IVs. Okay? They're not drawing blood. This is not what they went to. This is not what they went and sat in the class for to get certified for. Okay? Hello? Oh, okay. Cause y'all need to be schooled. Okay? I'm like, oh, like you know. Yes, I do know. I'm not a nurse, but my mother's a registered nurse, so I obviously know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, and you don't want to say common sense because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, so you just have to break it down like that. You just have to break it down like that. But anyway, as I was saying, so back to the place. Okay, so I had to get out of there. Okay, I was just so tired of that, looking at that screen, looking at all of that, and having to get blood work, and I'm like why I have to type in. Oh, and then for one instance, I'm just gonna tell y'all. So one time, one of the nurses had told me, and this is when the system was getting transferred to a bigger system because the last system that we had was kind of lenient. So we went to a bigger system that the basically kind of the hospitals use worldwide. So say you go to one hospital and you go to a hospital that's kind of like connected, if you will, to it, your information is, they can pop it up and then your information will say that you went to so and so hospital in this hospital. So they made it to where it's like that to those that are using that system. Okay. So that system is very strict. Okay. So before the last system that we had, and my camera about to die, Lord, the other system, I'm gonna keep talking till it die. So the last system that we had was very lenient. And it was basically I can go in and make up a label for the blood work or whatever like that. I did it once or twice, but with the guidance from the nurses because I didn't know that. Okay. And I know it's a lot they running around because the type of department I was in. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, this is your job. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to school for this, okay? So, but anyway, I digress. So, yeah. So then when the new system came, it was to where I couldn't do anything because I'm not clinical. I can't go in and do it. So and then also was a part where when they had to go to the emergency room, there was a form that we had to print. And then I couldn't do that either because I wasn't clinical. So the other system was very lenient. It didn't matter who, did it, whatever, whatever. So, but this system was like, no, you got to be clinical. So I basically told that to her and I was like, I can't do it. I'm trying, but I can't do it because I'm not whatever, not to our nurse manager. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever, like that. So then when I went up to the front to do something or get print or something or whatever like that, and she was like, oh, not told Charmaine, isn't it? And I'm like, and I said that and the nurse manager was right there, thought you thought I was gonna get reprimanded. But she was like, oh, and then I was like, I told you that I could not do that. I also let him know that I couldn't do it. So he had to do it because I couldn't do it. So what you want me to do? So it's not you told her or whatever like that. Like, get out of here. Like, So it was just stuff like that. Okay. So I was like, don't nobody got time for that. I just let her know, like, in a nice, nasty way. Like, and she was like, yeah, and I told Charmaine, like, try to act all. I was like, and I told you that I couldn't do it because I didn't have the credentials, not the credentials or whatever to get in there to do it because it's clinical. I can't do it. So, and that was it. And that was the end of the story. And he had to do it. Or she had to do it. Whatever. Anyway. I was on, yeah, because we running around with it like that. So yeah, so I was tired of that. It was too fast. It was too much. Whatever, whatever. So I got out of that very, very not quickly, but not quick enough. Okay. So again, it's whatever. So but I'm not like, you know, again, I liked my experience. It was cool. It was okay. But I'm talking about like as far as like having it on my resume and that I learned some things and stuff like that. So it wasn't a total loss, but I'm glad I got out of it. Okay. So what else I want? Oh, wait a minute. Y'all. Okay. I'm trying to okay. All right, this is oh, these parts was jacked up. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, y'all. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I figured. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's that with that. So anyway, well, this thing keep blinking. I don't know. It's gonna blink until I'm gonna keep looking at it, but I'm almost done anyway. But yeah, so that's the update with that. So yeah, so now I'm at another job. I am working as a counselor. Um, um, as a counselor. I'm gonna put it out there, for DDD, and yeah, it's very interesting. And yeah, since this is my current job, I'm not going to really go into depth about it, but I do like it thus far, and I started in March. Okay, so there it is. All right. So yes, and it's back to what I was doing before, because before I was dealing with mental health patients. So yes. So now I'm back in effects. Okay. So yeah, so I was going back for my master's, but I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I fell off, so I'll probably get back on it soon. But I totally fell off, and that was my fault. A lot of things happened. You guys know, my mother went into the hospital, and yeah. So that's that about that. So, but we'll see if I'll go back. I don't know. We'll see. These loans, yeah, don't make got time. But yeah. So anyway. So, so in other news, I am going on another cruise. I'm going to the Bahamas. Going to the Bahamas, y'all. So, I will do better vlogging this time, and I'm going to do a video for you guys. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. What you need to go on a cruise, or for first time cruisers, or what I'm going to give y'all a review, but I'm going on a different cruise line. I went on the Carnival the last time. Now I'm going on is it the MSG or the MSC? I forgot what it was, y'all, but it's one of them. And it's leaving um out of Brooklyn. Last time it was leaving out of Manhattan. This one is leaving out of Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? So yeah, so it's leaving out of there. And yeah, so I'll be going in December. It'll be before Christmas. I'll be doing 7 days this time with my man. And yeah, so and I will be recording. I will be recording better. I'll be getting more scenery, better scenery, so you guys could see and stuff like that. And my mic will be better. You won't have to struggle to hear me, because I was so mad at that, but I had to put something up. I had to put something up. So it's gonna be better. Okay, so on. Okay, so it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, y'all. You know, things happen. You know, things happen. Oh, I didn't know the height is back here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm mixing up stuff, y'all. Oh, that's why this was acting up. Okay, the part. Sometimes I don't be caring about the part, and sometimes I do. But yeah, so yeah, y'all. That is about it. So I'm gonna do a video on about the cruise. I'm going to do part 2. I know this was a while ago, but oh well. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I am gonna start back filming Sims videos. As you guys know, Sims they sold out. Okay, to another country. And sometimes be wishing Sims was not a part of EA and was his own type deals, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I do like Sims, but I want to talk about that too. But I think I'm gonna do that in my Sim video about ranting about the modders and stuff like that. Like people be harassing the modders and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, if you want the thing so much, why don't you try to do it? Because when I look at that stuff do not look easy, and especially when they have a lot of mods to test. Like you gotta sit there and test all that stuff. That's why they be having people to help them out because that is a lot. Some people have over 200 mods that they made, and that is like i.e. A Deep Indigo, who else? SNS, Ice Mumum, like all these people. They got like they big in the sim community as far as modding goes. So like come on. And that's a lot of stuff that they be having that you gotta do and you gotta test and you gotta take out, you gotta put this, you gotta do strings and all that, whatever. And then people be getting mad and in the comments or whatever like that and saying all this other stuff. And there was this one even with the CC, the custom content. Um one custom content creator, I saw them. They was like, no conversations, no comments. I don't blame them. Like, get out of here. Like, people be telling you, go to the Discord, to get help or troubleshoot, or go to some website that they have, for people to ask questions. But people yet and still go in the comments, and that's why a lot of them be disabling the comments because y'all don't listen. And I be like, well, can I be trying to think? Do y'all read? Can y'all read, or is y'all reading comprehension a little off? And it probably is. So just have a friend help you out if you don't understand. And again, go to the Discord and let them help you out. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of y'all be looking and sounding like not dumb, but like seriously, like if your reading comprehension is off, like there's a lot of things I have to read over 2 or 3 times. Like when I be at work, I was like, let me read this over. Like, if I don't understand, let me ask somebody. And that's what you do. But ask in the right place. Don't ask in the comments. They tell you not to ask in the comments. So don't ask in the comments. Anyway, so y'all just be making it, and then you make it to where they be like, you know what, I'm not gonna mod no more. Yeah, and I will be saddened because that is the mod that carries my game. And then because of y'all, some of y'all out there in the Simmer community be thinking y'all whatever. Like, and then it's another thing. If you're gonna talk about it now, I'm gonna talk about in the Sim community. People that play Sims, how you gonna tell somebody how to play Sims? Okay, if you don't like the way how they play Sims, then guess what? It's called the X button. It's over here, it's over there. It's somewhere over there. Okay, click it, and that's all you got to. And you finish, and that's it. And it's just like I be passionate about it because it's just like y'all be like it be too much, and I be wondering why these creators be getting like upset or like not upset, but yeah, like upset and like like you know like disconnected, or it be too much and they need a break, a mental break, because y'all be just doing the most. So, and it takes a lot to come up here and record and do this and do that and exit, do a whole bunch of stuff. And like you take out your camera and do all this editing and stuff like that and making sure the sound is right and all this other stuff. Like that takes time. This ain't, ouch. This ain't nothing. Ooh, that hurt y'all. This ain't nothing easy. Like I wish it was. My card was full. And guess what? I'm about to give me another SD card. That's gonna be another thing on the list so I can have for the cruise. So I'm gonna be so I'm gonna buy another SD card. I'm probably gonna buy that on tomorrow. Go to Best Buy somewhere and get an SD card, and have that for the cruise. But yeah, so with the sim thing, yeah, so I'm gonna do a video talking about, but that's just like a little brief, intro into what I'm gonna be talking about, because they be acting stupid. A lot of y'all be acting stupid. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say stupid because, or be acting, I don't know, probably some issues at home, I don't know, but don't bring it on the internet. That's, I don't understand that. Like, you got issues and stuff, and people, and then get mad when somebody comment on it, whatever like that. You brought it to the internet. You brought it to the internet. You wanted the audience, so there you go. That's what I want to say about people. And then they get mad and be like, oh, and you get mad when it don't fit your narrative. Don't get mad when people have an opinion about what you put out here and what they think about it and get mad and gripe about it. No, we don't want to hear your gripes. No, you should never put it out here. You put it out here. So guess what? The secret is, if you never put it out here, nobody will never know. So it was like that commercial to Tootsie Roll Pop. 1, a 2, a 3. The world may never know. Like, come on. Like, y'all just be. So I don't got time. Y'all just be doing the most. So that's why I like coming on here and talking with y'all, because it be fun. And I get to be saying all this stuff because it be funny. Because I look back at it and laugh too, because it's funny. It is funny. Because a lot of y'all on this internet is funny. Because I'm like, oh, I'm glad my life isn't like that. Thank God. But yeah, so I'm done, y'all. Okay. So that's my hair. So like I said, y'all, this is what it is. So let me close this up because it does dry up if you don't close it. So make sure you close your thing. So this is the Super Grow. All right. And okay. And then the Murray's Locs. All right. I did a review on both of these, so go check it out if you really want to know about it, because I'm not telling you, obviously you already know my answer or whatever like that. So yeah, so if you want to know the details, I get very detailed. Definitely go check the video out, okay? All right, so I'm finished everything, y'all. This is my hair. Let's get a little closer. So this is it, like Michael Jackson. All right. So you see the roots, and I will be doing my locks over before the cruise. So let's see how long my locks are, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right, so that's how long my locks are, y'all. Look at but yeah, those how long my locks are, y'all. Boom. All right, so that's it right there. So they have come a long way. January makes it, I don't know. Has it been 7 years? I think so. It'll be 7 years in January. I don't know. Okay. I forgot, y'all. Look in the description bar below. Okay, it's there. Okay, because I gotta look at it. That's how I keep track. I always go back to that, like, oh, okay. All right, so y'all, my camera battery stayed a little bit okay. So it's blinking red, so that's okay. All right, y'all. So my other one is good. So yeah. So and I think I have to get another battery, and I have to get an SD card. So y'all, so the content that is going to come up, okay. Yeah, let me just hold this now. This is what they be doing. All right. Hello, everybody. So, but okay, so the content that is going to come out, okay. If I'm a little bit too loud, I'm sorry. I'm a little excited. Okay, so the content that's gonna come out, I haven't been in front of the camera in a long time. That is gonna come out is going to be the cruise, okay, chronicles. Sorry, and nail video. I don't know how I'm gonna do my nails for the cruise, but I'm not getting any like gel extensions. I did that before and I was like, no. I will get my toes done. But yeah, so I'm trying to see what to do. Okay. So yeah, so I ordered some things from Shein as well. So Yeah, hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. My camera is full. Okay, so I have to make this quick. So those are the updates. So the update is that I will be I'm gonna try to, y'all. Like, it's a lot. It's hard to balance. Like I said before, like my mother was in the hospital, and so it's been a lot that I've been doing, a lot of extra and more responsibility. So, and I was getting acclimated to my new job that I had started this year in March, the end of March. So it was like I had a lot going on. So I do miss being in front of the camera. I do miss talking to you guys and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna do like more movie reviews or any reviews or anything, and things of that sort. Okay. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I didn't do no Halloween look for y'all, but I was a broken doll for Halloween. I just thought about that because usually how I do the Halloween thing, but I didn't do it this time. But that's about it, y'all. So I don't want to take too much of guys, you guys. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, too much more you guys' time. I will be back. The next video will probably be like the do's and don'ts, or not really do's and don'ts, but just like, how to prepare for your first time cruise or whatever the case is. And just give you my experience and my review. So it might be two videos, my review on the Carnival and what you should do on your first cruise. So that'll be two videos. So I can have more videos popping out for y'all. Okay. So maybe I'll start recording that on tomorrow. Okay. Oh, and there was one more thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wear some makeup. I don't know, cause my eyeshadow primer. I thought that was discontinued. I was about to cry. Y'all know I like the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. I had to go to Walgreens to get it. Now I can't even find it. I don't even know where it's at now. I gotta buy another one. So yeah. So anyway, so I'll go back to Walgreens and buy another one. But anyway, somebody's oh no, I'm serious. Okay, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm just looking out for those videos and more videos, and I'm probably like, we'll believe it when we see it. Yeah, just sit tight, okay? Just sit tight. Because I need to make some moolah on this channel. Okay. So, all right. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Bye.